What's up, you guys? Welcome back to the channel. And now today you see it, the title and the thumbnail, that I got something to show you. But man, it is extremely hot out here. Whee! So guys, let's go ahead and let's get to the meat and potatoes of this video. Okay guys, this is it. This is probably the biggest undertaking of a project I've ever done. I mean, right here, the whole front end of the bike, all the bike is in pieces. Now I just don't understand why someone would do this to a motorcycle at this extent, but as you can tell, this all needs to be torn apart and actually gone through, because it haven't had the air boxes off of it. Like, all the wiring is here from what I can tell. Like, it's been sitting up for a while. It does have a clean title. The bike is, of course, in millions of pieces. So let's go ahead and let's get this loaded up in the car so I can get it over to the shop and really evaluate what's going on in our next plan of action. But it's a 2008 R6, and I think this is a good platform to actually build off of, to actually just build a bike and do something crazy too, because, you know, it's a 600, it's not a 1000. But I just still think this is something that'd be pretty cool to do something just all out different on, just because somebody actually set it out here for scrap and I actually want to do something to it. So let's go ahead and let's get all of this loaded up and over to the shop.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, this thing is completely flooded.
Is that from like rain?
Yeah. Literally, I think at this point my wife is gonna kill me if I keep piling parts in the back of her car. So since my truck been down, I've been having to use the SUV to put all my parts in. So you can tell from the look of her face that she ain't really happy about me putting parts in the car. You still trying to get that new car?
Yes. So you can beat up this car all you want.
See, that's the plan. See, she want me just to beat up the car, so then I'd be forced to have to get her a new one. But y'all already know, she gonna get that Honda Civic. Good on gas, daily driver.
And you're gonna be driving a Honda?
I'm not gonna be driving a Honda. I'm gonna get you the Honda. You're gonna get you a 92 Honda Civic. It's gonna be old reliable.
92?
Yeah. What's wrong with the 92?
Not your style.
Not my style, no.
Man.
That's on her style. I'm getting her the 92 Honda Civic VTEC. You don't know about VTEC. All my Honda boys, I know y'all know about that VTEC.
High up luxury.
So as you see from the parts, there's a lot of stuff that needs to be done on this thing. And hopefully it's not going to take too long. The motor is the main thing I want to make sure that is right. So we're definitely going to tear that down first. Check all the components, make sure the pistons and everything is good on it before we actually start diving deep and doing any customization on it, because if the motor's no good, then more than likely the bike's not going to be any good for us. So we're going to do that first and get that tackled. But when I get to the shop, we're going to spread everything out, check over all the stuff that we have, and make a list of everything that we need to actually get the bike operational. So guys, I will see you at the shop. All right, so now after we made it back with all the parts and pieces to this bike, so I just want to know in the comment section how much you guys think I paid for this thing. The main thing I really wanted from this bike is the frame, and hopefully the motor is good. All of these other little miscellaneous pieces, the headlight and all that stuff, we're gonna come up with something totally different for that, but just mainly the frame is what I needed because it's getting a whole new single-sided swing arm, and we're gonna do something with the front as well. So get in the comment section and just let me know what you think I paid for this thing, and if it's even worth trying to build anything out of this. The only thing that really concerns me is actually the throttle body area. So if water has been passing or sitting in there, it's gonna definitely get through those butterflies and down into the motor. But besides that, that'd be my only concern. We still got all the wiring, which is definitely needed. I still gotta go back and get the whole big case of parts. Hey babe, can you do me a favor?
Yeah.
Can you pull this down? Pull this back for me. All the way down, all the way back. All the way down.
Okay.
All the way down.
So it's on the floor?
It won't. So now looking at underneath it, I mean, this is another part that concerns me. The actual the actual headers have been off of the bike, so anything could have crawled in the holes and be living. So basically we're gonna do a full tear down of this bike as soon as possible, and to go through and see what all we need, and hopefully this thing will crank and run like it did before. And there's the key right there. Didn't know it had it, which that's actually cool. I didn't know the key, the switch was on the side. Let's learn something new on the R6. Got an aftermarket case cover, a rusted sprocket, and it's taking a beating. And it looks from the tank, the way it was dented in, I would have to say this was some type of stunt bike. The frame itself doesn't have any damage, but the motor, it's just been taken apart and just been sitting for years. So we got a lot of work ahead of us. We're gonna go ahead and just let this be for today. I'm gonna get the rest of the pieces back here tomorrow, that whole big flooded box full of stuff back here, so we can lay out everything on the floor, see what exactly all we need so we can get stuff put on order and go ahead and start doing this build on this bike, because March will be here before you know it. And for the people that is new to this channel, we're gonna start building this R6 up to be one of the featured bikes at Bike Week. I don't know if it'll be featured, but it'll be there. So if you guys are at Bike Week, I'd love to meet you all. So guys, that's pretty much it. So stay tuned for the video tomorrow. We're gonna have all these pieces together, and then we're gonna lay everything out and we're gonna go over it, and we're gonna make this a list of what we need. But guys, in the comment section again, let me know what you think I spent on this bike. And if you haven't done so already, follow your boy on Instagram at D's Nuts and Bolts. And like always, hit that like button and smash that subscribe, and I'll see you on the next video.